goal today, what we want to do, ultimately achieve to, is the thada ninden oba avadi karanna yone. ඔබ තද නින්දෙන් අවදි වීම තමයි මේ කතා කරන්නේ. තද නින්දේදී එයා තාම ඇහැරලා ඉන්නේ. මේ බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ ඔබ ළඟ ඉන්න බුදුහාමුදුරුවෝ එයා නිදා ගන්න කෙනෙක් නෙමෙයි. That seeing never disappears even when you are deeply unconscious. So when you say I had a great sleep, that sleep awareness coming to you from that vision, that seeing, and that seeing is the one I'm talking about. And that's what Buddha talks about, come and see. Come and see is from that seeing. So that is the one allow you to see in the dream. So also, like last time I explained to you, during sleep, how can you see the dream? You see, your eyes are closed. How can you see the dream? It's not from the eyes that is seen. Eyes are asleep completely. Eyes are not operational during the sleep. So there is an ability to see your brain activity of your dream through that seeing. So the one pointer I am giving to you is this ability to see ehi passika gunaya, ehi passika quality is beyond the human psyche. That's one single pointer. I gave that pointer with a very convincing way by proving to you that the eye that you see from is not from the eyes of your both eyes or the retina. So beyond, there is a intelligence, there is a realm of intelligence. That is your real consciousness, I would say. It's a part of you also. So you can say, I am that consciousness, but beyond human conceptual mind or the human psyche. We cannot really cut and divide it. It's the same thing, but it's being separated out, veiled because of the human psyche activity. But we are that, and we are only saying that we only operate from the human brain, but we are directly connected with that. Because we are ignorant to that, because of the natural veiling, therefore we only operate from this tiny fraction called human mind. Operating from this human consciousness is compared to a dream, Buddha says. Buddha says it's a dream that, like this person, the Mary Wollstonecraft, is saying, surely something resides in this heart that is not perishable. Life is more than a dream. And Buddha is comparing what we are doing right now is to a dream. He asks us to awaken from this dream. And this is a much bigger consciousness within you, to which is residing in your heart. Ultimately, you will see that it is the heart energy, the real opening up taking place from your heart. That is not necessarily talk about it, the heart chakra, the heart energy. Real opening happen, your real seeing, that the eye, Buddha says, I got a new seeing eye. That opening taking place from there. It's in the region of your heart, but it's not the heart. It is connected with the energy chakra of the heart. But we don't want to go there because we don't know that. Right now, what we want you to at least to have a trust. There is this human consciousness. There is a special component within us which is residing in you. It is unperishable. That is not perishable, like what she says. And it is ajarai amarai කියන එක තමයි බුදුහාමුදුරන්ගේ word එක. Discovering this consciousness is the most urgent duty of all human beings. And that discovery is, Dilip, yours, Deepal, yours, mine, and everyone. And it is more than winning a $10 trillion lottery. If you were to discover a treasure in the sea, which is worth of 100 trillion, it is not comparable to what you can find from this universal consciousness. It is so valuable, so powerful. It is tremendous treasure that one can have is that universal consciousness, which is within us. It is so powerful than this conditional mind of the human psyche. And humans are capable of accessing this universal consciousness, but currently it is veiled, except for the seeing awareness. That is why we want to jump to this. So that is what the whole thing about. I think I have only 10 more minutes to go. So I will be rushed a little bit. Meditation on this true self is I am, to discover I am or Buddha. But we can do it. It can be done by listening to it because we are discovering it. This power of consciousness right now, we don't have to do real kind of meditation. You only create the attention, the sati. So meditation is really on your true self is to find out the power of the word I am and entering the awareness seeing portal. That seeing portal is the one that I have pointed already. Awareness, apasika seeing, that is the portal that you're coming in, and the power of the word I am. So let me describe what is the power of the word I am. When you ask the question, who am I? Or am I aware? Awareness, you ask the question directly from you. It is your true self giving the answer yes. It is not your brain doing it. The answer is amplified as a thought, converted into language, word, and the word yes come up. But one who's answering who I am is that universal consciousness. Therefore, when you ask every time when you are in disturbed mind who I am, it resonates within you and it stops the mind thinking process. And especially when you ask, am I aware? Awareness, when you tag two together, awareness is the epasiko guna, the same quality, it really becomes you though, that universal consciousness. And that is the trick, that is the portal. When you ask the question, who I am, you can question, does it universal consciousness who respond to you, within you? You can know that if it is the human psyche, I am responding it, you can know right away. It can distinguish immediately because the one who's answering in the deep is the empty silence. And that is deep within you. Ego is something different. Ego conscious self is something different. It's always tainted with liking, wanting, and desires. Therefore, you know immediately you can separate it from the human mind. There is a space between you and the human mind, and you are witnessing it from it. You acknowledge from it. When I say who you are, who I am, I ask the question, and that automatically answering because it has been there long before you were born. It has been there in your mother's womb. When you're born, that I am is there. Nobody gave the I am word. Every language has I am. And the I am is not taught by your teachers or mother or father or anyone. That I am, you inherited. And that is I am is because you are occupying this space and time. Every human being has that. So that is a very powerful mantra if you want to practice. I am who I am, or am I aware? Am I aware is more powerful because you're tagging to the awareness or the apasiko. Every time when you ask that question, it resonates within that. You can separate it from the human mind and create the space between human psyche and that. And that psyche is the one become the barrier, but we are only in the universal consciousness. It is the sky I'm talking about. You are not your brain-derived consciousness, and you are much bigger. You are the universal sky. And you must operate from that because that is your true self. Now I'm going to ask you, can you witness it now? When you ask that question, can you feel that resonation? Can you see, am I aware? Can you ask that question to yourself? Am I aware? Can you see whether it is responding? Can you see when you ask the question, am I aware? That awareness is the one answering you. It is that silent gap, and it is deep within you. It responds from that deep within, and that is your true self. But don't forget, there is an ego self too. He is also like to say, I am. But that is not the I am I'm talking about. I'm talking about aware self, and that is your awareness. And that awareness is the one I'm developing. And that awareness we are trying to enhance. When you see from that awareness, you can see that is your space right here. And it has no limit. If you imagine yourself in the space, that space is occupied by this universal consciousness. You and the space is one. And that space is the one I'm talking about, this awareness. And that can see, that can witness, that has the ability to see, and that is aware. And that awareness, being marinating in that awareness is your sati. That is your attention. That is your sati samprajano. That is your LMBC here. That is your new meditation. That is the meditation I'm talking about, touching this awareness. Even now, you can touch this awareness. We can come back to this again and again. I want to know when there is no thoughts in your mind, what is deep and empty you are is that awareness. And that awareness is acknowledging you that you are. And that feeling awareness of that I am aware, is the attention I am guiding at. Maintaining that attention is the LMBC here. Maintaining that attention is the satya. And continue to maintain that satya is the samadhi. So you don't need a real meditation. It is a samadhi nikamma, because you being in that field. And you can call it antarika samadhi. And you can say, I am in that continuously, then you become the one-pointedness of the samadhi, that is the ekaggata samadhi. And you are operating from that true self now. And that is the ultimate summary of a pasiko, the seeing from that. See, now we must always ask the question, who am I? What am I? When you ask the question, who am I? It resonates within you. I is that deep I. Am I aware is another very good question, because you are tagging the awareness to it, and that awareness will respond to you. I am aware. See, you brain can never be aware. You are the only one who can be aware. It is far distant from your brain. Awareness is the one we are touching. And right now you are touching, you can see it is the space. It is the awareness of the space. And that awareness is the most important one to touch, and that's you are. Are you getting it, or you have a little trouble?
I'm trying.
I'm saying that do not think too much. Do not really be doubtful about it. There is awareness within us, and that awareness is your space. You say that this is air molecule, my space, and all that, but that awareness is distributed all over the universe too. And that has no limit. It is limitless. That is empty. You may say empty, but it is full of universal consciousness. But our human psyche cannot get it, so we say it is emptiness. Emptiness is the one I'm talking about. This emptiness is this awareness, and that awareness is timeless dimension, spaceless dimension, and that is distributed all over the universe too. But right now you can at least know it is within me, that awareness. And you will see that is gradually expanding out of you too. Within you, there is a space, and that space, in that space is where this awareness is. And that is the portal. You are entering that portal, and you are meditating in that portal whenever you operate from that awareness. And you can see now you have become the sky. Now you see the cloud, the thoughts are emerging, but it does not disturb you. You can get a feeling, but feeling does not disturb you. Because you see, it's just happening. They are like clouds passing by. There came a feeling, it is no longer there. Something happened, some thought came, it went. And you are marinating in this awareness. It has never left you.